Hey folks, what's up? Good morning from Dhaka, Bangladesh. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'll be reviewing, finally, after a few days of break. Many of you are asking me for this review, especially in Bangladesh and India. This is the fragrance I'm talking about today, Brioni. This is EDP Eclat, okay? So I decided to get this because of certain reason. And this house, I have massive respect already massive respect because of the masterpiece that I got. You guys know how much I loved it. I think I gave it 10 out of 10. I should have given it 10 out of 10 if I didn't already. This fragrance called Brioni EDP Intense for Men. Very niche style, very niche style, sexy, interesting, spicy apple kind of fragrance. Very mysterious too. And this fragrance comes with a beautiful magnetic cap as well, which I really like. And this fragrance is very, how to say, very different. This is my most favorite fragrance at this current moment in my whole entire collection. So given the love that I had for this, I blind bought this. It was a success. So I saw another post from one of our other brothers from India. I'm so sorry, I forgot his name. I should have remembered. If you are watching this, please leave a link below. I mean, comment below. Say that it was my post that you saw. So I saw him posting this fragrance, and the bottle also looked great. So I decided to get that Eclat. Okay, he described this fragrance as fresh, unique, masculine, and like, not your typical freshie, something like that. So I blind bought this one, and when I got this, I was a bit confused. Okay, so to get rid of the confusion regarding the performance and also what I'm getting out of the dry down, I took a little bit time. Okay, so here you go. So this is the packaging, and I really like them. Okay, they truly do bottles boxes very, you know low key or low profile, so that it doesn't look very bling bling. Okay, so none of that child play or anything, child's play. Very neat sort of packaging. So this is 100 ml EDP concentration and called Eclat. So this one features the same exact bottle except that frosted look. And trust me, I love this bottle. It looks like a piece of ice or lychee, that fruit. And the thing is, it has this nice sticker in front, the cap. It has a signature, and this is also, as you guess, it's a magnetic cap, very strong. Well, you can say 90%, not 100%. And underneath, it's your sticker. So this ones I had to pre-order from one of the page here, Perfume Center. And Masood Bhai, the owner, he got this for me. I could not actually believe that he got it for me. I thought it would be a bit difficult to find. So these are not really available in my country, but I hope this one gets hype because these are really good. So let's show you the sprayer. Sprayer also got some detailing. Okay, sprayer is good. Okay, enough juice. So I'll just go twice, and let me tell you the notes. Okay, I think notes on these are, I don't remember notes, so I just read from Fragrantica. Grapefruit, olibanum, pink pepper, rose, patchouli, musk, ambroxan, and sandalwood. So those are notes you can keep in your mind, but I'll tell you what I get. I got pretty confused at first because from the post that I saw, the brother said this one lasts about 6 to 7 hours. Longevity is pretty solid with a mild projection. So for me, it's not a big issue because I know fresh is. I have another fragrance at the back. I think, should I get it? Yeah, hold on. Similarly themed, I have another fragrance. Hold on. Sorry, I mean, not really well prepared. I do these things quite often. So I want to get the bottle. As you can see, something has been removed there. And this is the fragrance from House of Ajmal, Shiro. Take a look at the packaging. I'm not saying because they look same, they are the same, but they are the same family. Okay, this one has this, some frozen grapefruit sort of a smell. It is very different. It has some florals, it has some musk. So I find similarity between the two, but they're different, unique their own way. But Shiro really served me well. This fragrance is so unique, so long lasting. Ajmal Middle Eastern house, you understand, they are going to be beast mode. So underrated juice, that one. So coming back to this is a little bit different. Okay, so when I sprayed for the first time, it was a very hot day. Let me tell you the weather, then you'll understand better. It was sunny. Mic is okay, yeah. I don't want to be talking mute. I did that quite often. I watched them like a 20 minutes video, all gone. Anyway, so I sprayed this on a sunny day. The feel of the weather was 44 degrees, and it was huge humidity. Like, you go out and you burn and you sweat, you lose salt very fast from the body. Basically, not ideal for weather for perfume. Okay, I still want to test it. I put it on, I was sweating, I was burning. When I was taking picture, I realized this fragrance is fleeting very quickly. And that's the moment, after 1 hour, I almost smell nothing. I felt like, oh no. Second one was not quite a successful blind buy. So I don't judge a fragrance from the first, I don't judge the book by the cover. So I gave it fair shot. Like, I tried it few days at home when I'm going out, sunny, rainy days, AC days, non-AC days, just fan. So I reached a conclusion after using it for a few days. So this is not quite a beast mode performer. Okay, longevity wise, decent. If you have, like AC room or office, on a summer's day or even like a warm day, if you stay within AC zone, this will last you about 5 to 6 hours in our condition. That is the longevity. Do not confuse this with that projection and CR. This one is not very high on projection. This fragrance is like a gentle perfume. This fragrance, when you put it on in the office, you smell it every now and then. If you have it 2 sprays on your neck, I would go like 1, 2, 4, and then 2 more, 6, and then some on the shirt, 8 to 10 sprays. Okay, it will cover about 5 to 6 hours. That's it. That if you stay indoors. If you stay outside, if you're on a bike, it will be gone in 30 minutes. Okay, so from that perspective, this is not very cheap. This is around your 70 something dollars by the time it reaches Bangladesh. So 75 bucks, let's say 70 $75. For that, many of you will be disappointed. Many of you will be saying like, oh, this fragrance is not worth it because it's not long lasting. So my initial years, that's what I did. If a perfume is not long lasting, I hardly gave it a chance. I sold it off very quickly. I'm like, this one doesn't last, not worth it. But then I realized one thing: the beauty of perfume is always in the composition, what you get out of a fragrance. If it's boring, if it's interesting, if it's thoughtful, or if it's like a bland, or it was a very charming little experience. So this one has some charming phases which I enjoy. So I will tell you, this is not for everybody. This is not blind buy worthy. And for that matter, if you want to compare to this masterpiece, this is clearly way ahead of its time and way ahead of this fragrance in terms of quality. This fragrance is a must buy. I said must buy this, get it. For this fragrance, I'll say a little bit different. Okay, this is not for everybody. This is going to be like split in the middle. This definitely not for youngsters. This is for people who love Hermes. If you love Hermes, I like to say that like that. If you like Hermes, Terre d'Hermes, Eau Très Fresh, Eau Intense Vetiver, or this one. I have the other one. Where is the other one? This one. It's not the same fragrance, but Eau Givry. So if you love those fragrances, I have to be very careful. A few days back, I dropped a bottle, almost broke. Okay. So if you love those, it will give you, when I mention Terre d'Hermes, I get a bit of Terre d'Hermes, from this. When I spray it, if there's no orange in there, I mean, there's grapefruit, but I kind of am reminded of Terre d'Hermes. Then I checked Fragrantica. Someone said, it does smell like Terre d'Hermes. I'm like, there you go. There you go. It's not just me. So I give credit to those people for writing this awesome, Thank you so much, guys. Fragrantica heroes, you guys save us. So when I read those, I'm like, okay, this is maybe inspired by Terre d'Hermes, but no, it changes. It has some of the other thing that's going on in there. Okay, this fragrance reminds me of something of the Guerlain, those Aqua Algeria, those grapefruit and few of the other. I don't remember the name. They have a lot of those. Okay, one of those I had and I cannot remember. Okay, this one reminds me of that as well. So if you like those two, and then also Guerlain's, if you like fragrances like what's that fragrance? Rouge. Guerlain Abbey Rouge. If you like those Abbey Rouge, the cologne version or whatever those, this is going to be right up your alley. This is for those mature noses, very niche style perfume, very classy. So this is having a martini on a cold night on the deck, okay, of something. It could be your porch, it could be a ship, it could be Atlantic, it could be Iceland, it could be somewhere, Canada. I imagine this is like a frozen, not lake, but it has a frozen margarita or frozen one of those martini feel, and it's so amazing. The way they did this, the rose, it reminds me a little bit of By Kilian's roses on ice, just a tad bit. So it is a frozen rose smell alongside the grapefruit, which makes you smell like or imagine oranges. So this is that weird combination, and the musk at the base with this color. Imagine this color. So these three are the main combo of this perfume. Maybe this Ice Super could have been used on it, fixative, that could be making this fragrance really beast mode. Right. So for me, it's not quite a beast mode fragrance. Okay, few things. Conclusion: this is not a beast mode perfume. This is a 5 to 6 hours longevity with a 1 hour or 45 minutes of projection, but good for formal white shirt. Like I'm wearing this with this kind of shirt, this will go perfectly. And this is gonna be the guy that's understated, sitting in the corner of his office in the cubicle, and he's just minding his own business, not loud, known to be very not charming but gentle person. Everybody likes him. No one has anything against him. This is the smell. Very confident. It has an aftershave sort of feel as well. Where is it? It's here. Very classy. Okay, one last comparison. Someone also said, this is their saying, not mine, and I agree. Yves Chanel Allure Sport Cologne. Okay, was this juice. Okay, this, if this was Chanel, that's what I'm trying to say. If this was a Bleu de Chanel's or Chanel Allure Sports flanker, this would be costing 150 bucks and people would buy it. Okay, the Chanel and this has exact same performance. Dior Sport, this one has better performance than Dior Sport. So I'm just giving you a little bit like comparison. Also, if you love this style of perfume, doing very risky business here, yeah, Givenchy Gentleman Cologne, you should try this. This is very different. It's not the same as any of those. So even if you have those fragrances and you have this, it's not going to be redundant. So this has a lot more like for me than dislike. But I'll tell you, if you're just joining the game, don't blind buy this. If you ask me which one out of these two you should get, this masterpiece, EDP Intense. This fragrance is so good. I just love it, to the moon and back, because I love Savage Garden. Okay, so this is not as good as that, but for the summer I can see what they went for, and I give them props. They are not just making another cologne. They're not just making another Invictus clone or Sauvage clone. This is why this is such a good fragrance. Quality juice, makes you feel nice, and I think this fragrance is very like a charming little perfume, like a princess. Okay, so yeah, it's a frozen fragrance. Okay, frozen, not margarita, maybe frozen, what did I say, martini. Yeah, so you smell all that and you just like think of vodka meets rose, something like that. So give it a try. If you can get a sample, that would be the best. If you can get an official sample, test it on the skin, not on the paper, then you decide. With my skin chemistry, it's not very prominent. Some people said they got more push. I did not get, because I have dry skin. It does not sit very well on me, but on my shirt, decent. 45 minutes projection, 5 to 6 hours of longevity in a AC room. Outdoors, 2 hours, boom, gone. Okay, so longevity and projection is not his strong point, but I think the blend is. Okay, so I'll give this fragrance still 8.5 out of the 10 for the blend. But if you talk about performance, everything, to bring down about 8. Quality is there, definitely quality is there, and the bottle is beautiful. So I would urge you to try it. I will still continue trying some more of this house. Okay, thanks very much for watching. Hopefully I answered all your questions. The best way to discover this fragrance is test it, okay, on your skin, then decide to go for full bottle or not. It will tell you. Have a nice day. See you soon. Bye bye.